So how do I go from empirical formula to molecular formula? Well, what I've got to do is I've got to take the molar mass of the molecular formula, which will be given to me, and divide it by the empirical formula mass. When I do that, I get a whole number. That's my N. What I need to do is take my empirical formula, multiply all of the subscripts by that whole number, and that will give me my molecular formula. So let's look at an example. Here, I'm given the empirical formula CH3O. And so what I need to do is I need to take the molar mass of the molecular formula and divide it by the molar mass of the empirical formula. Well, the first thing I got to do is figure out the molar mass of the empirical formula. Okay, so carbon is 12.01, hydrogen, there are 3 of them, 1.008, and then oxygen 15.99. So what I end up getting for the empirical formula molar mass is 31.024. I'm going to take the molar mass of the molecular formula, which is 62, and I'm going to divide that by 31, and that gives me the whole number of 2. Okay, that's my N. So I'm going to take my empirical formula now, CH3O, and I'm going to multiply all of the subscripts by 2. So for carbon, the subscript's 1, so it's going to be C2, H will be 6, and O will be 2. And that is how you go from your empirical formula to your molecular formula. So now you know how to experimentally determine your empirical formula. And from your empirical formula, as long as you have the molar mass of the molecular formula, you can figure out what the formula for the molecular formula is.